All right, let's go ahead and get going. Again, this is Cody with Secure Agent Mentor and SecureAgentMentor.com. Thank you very much for joining. This live stream we're going to do every Wednesday afternoon is called Numbers Game. It's going to give you the numbers behind. If this game is a numbers game, and you know what, all sales is to a certain extent. Now you can improve your numbers by being a good salesman, by being good with people, by getting in front of a lot of people. The numbers behind it can only take you so far. Then you do need some sales ability, some knowledge, some people skills to actually get you over the hump. But we're going to talk about the numbers behind this business and how to succeed. Again, this is Cody with Secure Agent Mentor and SecureAgentMentor.com. We're going to roll out our new appointment program. We've had a lot of success, early success with this. We've just rolled this out over the last few weeks. We've had a lot of agents love this, get extremely excited about it. I'm telling you, if you have not heard about this, or if you haven't spoken to me on the phone about this, you are going to want to, because again, this is a new appointment program. We're actually going to be giving our agents free final expense appointments. You cannot get that anywhere in the industry. That is huge. And you'll want to make sure that you watch this entire video so that you get exactly what I'm talking about and why what we have to offer is so important. All right, so first, I want to go over and I want to see who recognizes this number. It's sad to say, extremely sad to say, I don't love that this is the case, but 92% of insurance agents, this is not my statistic, this is an insurance-based statistic, and it's even higher among captive agents. 92% of insurance agents fail within the first 3 years of getting in this business. Why is that number so high? That is crazy. That is insane. 92% of insurance agents fail within this business, and the total retention is about 6 to 12%. That varies by company, whether you're independent or captive, the products you sell, whether you're P&C or life and health, all those things change. But about 92% of insurance agents fail within their first 3 years. That is a statistic that I have been trying to solve and improve and better and give our agents a much better chance of success. And so why is that the case? Well, we're going to go over that. And you know what? The main reason is they do not get in front of enough people. If you do not get in front of enough people, you will fail. If you do not get in front of at least a minimum of 6 a week if you're captive, and at least 3 or 4 a week if you're independent, even with those numbers, you'll probably fail eventually. You'll see a little success, but those are the numbers behind actually succeeding. Okay, also, something else that's kind of a personal thought of mine, and this is something that I've noticed over the last 7 years, and that is 95% of insurance agents struggle with prospecting. They struggle with prospecting, and they struggle to get in front of people. Why is this so important? Why is it so difficult to get in front of enough people to succeed? What happens is 95% of insurance agents do not get in front of enough people to actually succeed. And again, about 19 out of every 20 insurance agents struggle to get in front of people. Why in the world is that? That blows my mind and this is just a personal statistic. It's just an average that I've seen, something that I've noticed over my 7-year career. And I believe it to be true. Most agents struggle to get in front of enough people to actually succeed. All right, so we're going to go over 2 things real quick. Because I want to get into the new appointment program where we are giving away free final expense appointments. I'm going to get into that in a few minutes, and you'll want to wait for that. But I want to build up and explain why we've developed this. Okay, so the 2 keys to success in this business. Number 1 is you have to have a system. You have to have a system in place, something you can do on a weekly basis, something that can be consistent, something you can rely on, something you know the math behind. A system that will bring you appointments where you can actually run 10 appointments per week. That's the first key to success, is to get it out and actually run and sit down with and see and ask them to buy 10 people a week. You have to have a system to get in front of 10 people a week, or your chances of success are extremely slim. Number two, the other thing that is absolutely imperative in this business is you need to learn to close on the first appointment. Most agents don't know how to do this. Most agents get scared and don't actually ask someone to take action and buy. This, number two, is not as important as number one, but it's absolutely imperative and extremely important, because if we think about the numbers behind it, I would say about 99% of people that say, hey, I'm going to think about it, I'm going to call you back, I'm not ready to make a decision, let me review my budget, I don't know what I want to do, I got to make sure I can afford it, let me talk to my wife. Those are simply objections, excuses, complaints, whatever they are. 99% of people that say they're going to call you, think about it, or call you back, never do. I've ran thousands of appointments, and I can probably only count about 5 to 10 people that have ever called me back. Ever. They say they're going to. They say they want to think about it. I promise I'll call you back. I just got to talk to my wife. I got to review our budget. We got to make sure we have the money for it. I don't know if I need it. I need to compare it with other things. I need to do some shopping. Whatever the case is, if you do not close it on the first call, the first appointment, your chances of actually closing a deal are extremely slim. I learned this when I first started. I listened to an audiobook by Brian Tracy called The Art of Closing the Sale. And a quick story, Brian Tracy said, hey, I used to go house to house, and I didn't know what to do when I got to that moment. It was awkward for him to say, hey, and so he would kind of grudgingly say, okay, here's what it is, and then he would say, well, what do you want to do now? Okay, he would just say, what do you want to do now? Or how do you want to proceed? Instead of recommending that they take action, he didn't know what to do. He was at least asking, but it was an extremely passive ask. It allowed everyone to think about it. Well, after he went to a dozen homes and said, hey, let me think about it, I'll call you back, he had several, early on, the first few weeks of his career, he thought, hey, I've got dozens upon dozens upon dozens of people that are going to call me back and they're going to buy. I've got so much business out there sitting there waiting on me. It is not true. They will not call you back. And what he did is he started doing what he calls the no callback approach. He would get to that point. He would say, what do you want to do? Which isn't a good close at all by any means. But after he said, what do you want to do? They would say, well, let me think about it. And he would say, with all due respect, you have everything that you need to make an informed, educated decision today. You need it, you want it. Why don't you just take it? He didn't do callbacks, and so they would literally look up to him and say, hey, if you don't do callbacks, I guess I have to take it. And if you think about that for a second, I actually ran an appointment, a $300 a month final expense sale. $300 a month. For those of you that you know how much commission that is. That's a lot of commission. $300 a month final expense sale. I'm with another agent. I look at the lady and I say, this is what you should do. Let's go ahead and put it in place. And she says, I don't know, it's a big decision. I need to think about it. And I said, ma'am, with all due respect, we do not make callbacks. You have everything you need to make an informed, educated decision today. We're saving you money, we're putting you in a better situation. You need it, you want it, and you can afford it. Why don't you just take it? She said, well, literally, word for word, if you don't make callbacks, I guess I have to take it right now. And she did. So that actually works, and most people are scared to ask for the business on the first call. Because if you play the numbers behind this, okay, let's just say that 1% of people actually call you back. Okay? Well, what I've noticed, when people tell me they want to think about it, because I know what to do and because I don't do callbacks and I'm making them make a decision, about 50% of people will actually say yes and do it right then when they wanted to think about it, when they didn't want to make callbacks. And so we train all of our agents to close on the very first call, which is what everyone should do. So the numbers behind it, would you rather the chance of getting 1% of people to call you back, or would you rather a chance at 50% of people saying yes? I mean, if you play the numbers, which would you rather? Would you rather 1% or would you rather 50%? Would you rather a unfortunate chance of 1% of people calling you back, or a chance to actually get half of the business that you wouldn't normally get? That's what separates the winners from the losers. Those are the absolute two keys to success. And no making fun of my handwriting. 2 keys to success. Have a system to run 10 appointments a week or more and close on the first appointment. That is it. If you could master those 2 things and consistently make sure you do those 2 things on a weekly basis, if nothing else matters, doesn't matter what product you're selling, what company you're selling, what your commission rate is, that's extremely irrelevant. None of that matters whatsoever. Doesn't matter sales experience, doesn't matter insurance experience, knowledge, product knowledge, none of that matters. People skills, none of that matters. If you have a system to run 10 or more appointments a week and you learn to close on the first appointment and have a rule that I don't do callbacks, you will make more money in this business than you know what to do with. And I am dead serious when I say that. Okay, so now I want to go over our new appointment program. Again, Cody with Secure Agent Mentor. This is live stream. This live stream every Wednesday afternoon is going to be called the numbers game. It's the numbers behind this business and how to actually succeed in this business. So what we have is we have a new appointment program that we are seeing a lot of success with. We have an agent right now that's running 6 final expense appointments out in the field because he's on this. This is new. We just started the last couple weeks. He's got 6 appointments today. He's already made 2 sales today. He's been checking in with me periodically. This is the ticket. It is absolutely the ticket to actually getting in front of people and actually making some money. So, what do I mean by new appointment program? What is this? Well, if prospecting is the #1 problem of why people fail because they don't get in front of enough people, then let's solve it, which is exactly what we are doing. This new appointment program solves the prospecting problem. Most agents, again, 95% of insurance agents, that's a round guesstimate, but I guarantee you I'm extremely close. 95% of agents struggle to get in front of people or struggle to get in front of enough people to be successful. Struggle with prospecting. If that's the problem, for the last year, I've been trying to come up with creative ways to solve the prospecting problem, to make sure that every agent that is a part of this program and that is with me succeeds. If agents don't succeed and you guys don't make money and you don't get in front of people, I don't sleep at night because I feel personally responsible for making sure that you succeed. So again, this solves the prospecting problems. Unfortunately, there are agencies out there that are letting agents either fend for themselves, just fend for yourself, or there are agencies that tell agents, hey, we need you to spend, and this is actually legit. Either you've got to fend for yourself. This is what agencies are currently doing. They either want you to fend for yourself. They either want you to spend $600 to $900 per week on leads. I just heard it yesterday. Those are real figures. Or they want you to spend 40 hours a week prospecting, cold calling, door knocking. I'm going to get some flack for saying this. I don't know one agent that likes to cold call. I enjoy door knocking. I truly do. I don't love to cold call. I don't know of an agent one that loves to cold call. That's real. That is a real hurdle that people have to overcome unless You have an appointment program that does it for you. Again, most agencies, they want you to fend for yourself. They want you to spend $600 to $900 a week on leads. And most agents don't have a lot of money, very little. Again, because they're not getting in front of people, they're not making sales, they're not getting paid. It all makes sense. Or they want you to spend 40 hours a week prospecting, pounding the phones, pounding the pavement, door knocking. It doesn't work for most agents. These are the reasons why 95% of agents struggle to get in front of people. 92% of agents actually fail within the first 3 years. That's sad. That is so sad. Okay, so to dive into what this is about, this new appointment program. So you are getting free final expense appointments, but I want you to be, our team wants you to feel invested. I don't want to ever give anything to anyone for free unless they are also invested in the process. So the cost, $99 per week. Not a lot of money. Our agents that have been with us actually get a discount on that. It's a little cheaper. But going forward, I guarantee you this is the lowest it'll ever be again. It will only go up because of the success we're seeing and the amount of money people are actually making by spending $99. Really? We spend $99 a day. We spend $99 going out to eat. We spend $99 going out to hang out with friends. We spend $99 a month on toilet tissue. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is so minute to what you're actually getting that it's incredible. $99 a week is all that it costs the agent. We get you appointed, just to keep it simple. I'm a big believer in keeping it simple. We get you appointed with 4 companies. The 4 companies that I feel like are best and that you will need when you're out in the field. Whether it be fully underwritten, guaranteed issue, really bad health level, final expense, simplified issue term, we've got the 4. And we know what the 4 are. Okay, also, you will be given, literally given, 9 to 18 appointments per week. Agents in the new appointment program will be given 9 to 18 appointments per week, and these will be, we'll put FE for final expense. Agents will be given 9 to 18 final expense appointments per week. If you can't succeed when you get in front of 9 to 18 people a week, then you have no chance of success in this business. That's just the honest truth. And the nice thing about these is each day where you run appointments, because you'll actually run appointments on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So the 3 days right in the middle of the week. One paperwork day and prep day on Mondays. We'll do a Friday one-on-one and sales meeting to go over your success. And then you can turn in some apps and do whatever you want. You don't have to prospect. You run appointments on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And you will have anywhere between 3 to 6 per day in a specific county, all in one geographical area. We've got an agent right now. He's in a specific county in Southwest Missouri. He's got 6 appointments today in one county, all within 15, 20, 30 miles of each other. I hate to hear when agents travel an hour and a half this way, 2 hours that way, and an hour that way, and then end up home. It's just nuts. It doesn't make common sense. So we make sure that all these appointments are within a specific county, which is the only way to do it. is the only way to do it. So not only are you given final expense appointments, but I want to go over the math behind this. I want to go over the true math behind why this works. So say you have 12 set appointments. And again, some can't change their mind, some will cancel, some will forget, some will no-show you, some will stand you up. That's a part of this business. So let's just say that 33% suck. So then if that's the case, then you have 8 kept appointments that you actually run, that you actually sit down in front of somebody, warm up, fact find, present, and close. Here's what you need. Here's why you should do it. Let's go ahead and put it in place. Okay, so say you have 12 set, you actually have 8 kept. You are going to write 2 to 3 apps. No, that's actually low. That's 3 to 4 apps. That's what I meant to write. 3 to 4 apps per week minimum. And I want to be really conservative with my math because, okay, you're saying, well, Cody, that means you're actually being optimistic. I'm going to sell half, and I'm not very good. Well, that's not always true. You could sell 25% and sell a husband and wife. And then you met these so-called minimum that you only sell 20 to 25% of the homes. That's not that hard to do. But there's a lot of agents that will write 5 to 6 apps per week doing this exact appointment program, which is exactly what's going on out in the field right now while we're shooting this video. Okay, so if that is true, and I want to be conservative because I want to give you some math behind this. I don't want to get into average premium because our average premium is a little higher than most people. I don't want to get into commission rate because I want to meet you first. I want to have a conversation. I want to carry on a conversation with you. Okay, so if the average sale equals $500 of commission, the average sale is $500, and you just simply meet the minimum and not do a whole lot. Again, when you get in front of 8 to 12 people, you can't help but make 3 sales. You cannot help. So let's just say you do 3 sales per week times $500. That equals $1,500. If you take that times an entire year, that's 52 weeks. And again, these are conservative low numbers. These are numbers that I'm extremely confident in putting out in front of you. That is $78,000 That is $78,000 in 1 year. So this is what brings you to the question. Again, it's $99 a week. $99 a week. So $99 per week times 52 weeks. That equals $5,148. Some quick math. $5,148. Would you exchange $5,148 and then not have to prospect, and someone actually prospects for you in exchange for $78,000? You do the math, you think about it, and you tell me why anyone in their right mind wouldn't sign up on that today. Because 95% of insurance agents struggle to get in front of people, and this program is solving the prospecting problem. It is getting agents in front of people and allowing them to be successful. Again, this is Cody with Secure Agent Mentor, secureagentmentor.com. This is our live stream every Wednesday afternoon called Numbers Game, where we bring you the numbers of this business and how to succeed. And we're rolling out a new, for those just joining us, we are rolling out a new appointment program that we have just started over the last few weeks. And we have seen extremely good early success doing this. We really, really have. Now, if you think about it, this program of free appointments, final expense appointments, combined with our training, and when I say training, I'm talking, okay, I'm talking product knowledge, carrier knowledge, I'm talking what to take to a home, what to address to a home, what to say when you get to the door, and I'm talking robust training to where you're actually getting into the appointment process, how to warm up, how to fact find, how to ask questions in the fact finding process, like who's your beneficiary going to be, how much is your budget, do you have a checking account, or are you going to pay by debit or credit card. Then you get into presenting, where you're actually building value, the benefits of what you have to offer, making it seem so big that when you get to the close and you get to the price and you get to the options and even how to present those prices so they pick a certain one, it feels so small. If you know what you're doing and if you have appointments and training, you cannot fail. I will be highly surprised if 100% of agents don't succeed in the new appointment program. We are giving them appointments, giving them training. They are being handed 9 to 18 appointments a week. Again, 9 to 18 appointments per week. They are being handed, physically given 9 to 18 appointments per week. This instantly puts you in the top 8% of all insurance agents because, remember, there was two things that I thought kept agents from being in the top 8% of agents, which was not seeing enough people and not knowing how to close on the first call. We're going to solve both of those with this. We're going to put you in front of enough people that you have no chance to fail, and we are going to, with our training, teach you how to close on the first appointment every single time. If you have questions, please reach out to me. I'm going to even give you my personal cell phone number. If you have questions, shoot me a text or call me. We can have a conversation. I can't say that I'm going to let everyone join this program or jump in, but there will be several that we will allow to join the program. We want to talk to people, get to know you, make sure it's a right fit. Just like I do with a client, there's fact finding that's involved. So give me a call on my cell phone, 417-343-4397. Again, my phone number is, this is my cell phone number. Feel free to call me, text me, whatever. I'm okay giving this out because I want to help agents succeed. I want to put you in front of enough people that you have no chance of failure. That it is absolutely imperative that you succeed. And if you're serious and you've struggled and you haven't been running this many appointments, this is for you. 417-343-4397. Also, go check out what we're about. Go to our website, secureagentmentor.com. Again, this is Cody with Secure Agent Mentor and secureagentmentor.com. If you have questions, please reach out. I've really enjoyed getting to visit with you. Again, if you have questions, please ask. This will revolutionize and change the insurance industry. No one in the country is giving away free final expense appointments to agents. Thanks so much for watching. Appreciate you joining the live stream. Feel free to comment, message, call, text, email, doesn't matter. I'm here for you. Thanks so much, and we will see you next Wednesday afternoon, where we bring again the numbers game, the numbers of this business, and how to succeed. Thanks again, Cody with Secure Agent Mentor. You just watched the numbers game and our new appointment program. Thanks, guys.